Hi, welcome back to Casa Madhouse here in southern Spain. Thanks for joining us on what's been a really nice day here, nice and sunny and bright, really perfect weather, not too hot. Let me introduce you first of all to Domingo. Domingo is one of the puppies we've been looking after. He was rescued with his two siblings from the Campo, the Spanish countryside out here, and he's currently waiting for somebody to come along and adopt him. So we're looking after him and his sister at the moment. And I thought I'd join you just while I'm sitting here and they're having a little sniff around to talk a little bit and share a few of our experiences with fostering dogs out here in Spain. So if it's something you might be interested in hearing about, it might be something you're thinking about doing, then please stay with us. So I've just been joined by Sarksy here, who doesn't like the camera, so he may disappear in a minute. But it's interesting that Sykes has come to join me, sitting here, just as I'm about to talk about fostering, because Sykes was actually our first foster dog. We'd been in Spain a few months. We started dog walking for a brilliant charity called APSA. I will put their details down below. Please support them if you can. Have a look at their website and please support them. They do some fabulous work. So we started dog walking and helping out a bit for APSA, and Sykes came up for foster. Now Sykes had been in a home. He hadn't been in the kennels actually. He'd been in a home for a couple of years, but the owners were having some problems with him, which they were very honest about. He'd started biting and he was being aggressive. So they weren't able to keep him. And Stuart and I felt at the time that this was something we could take on and maybe work with a little bit. We only at the time had 2 dogs of our own, 3 cats of our own, and we were feeding some ferals, but we didn't have anywhere near as many animals. So we took Sykes on. It turned out they were right. He was biting. He was aggressive. So, but a lot of it was through fear. He continues to be a work in progress. But so he was our first foster, and then very shortly after we took on another foster dog, a dog that had been just wandering around our village for a while, and Chico, and he came to stay with us. And you know, it's funny because when I talk to people about fostering dogs, generally, the thing that most people say to me straight away is, "I couldn't do that." And I say to them, well, why? Why couldn't you do it? What is it, you know? And of course, some people say, oh, we couldn't do it. You know, we're too busy with work, or, you know, we've got too many dogs of our own, or whatever the situation. Yes, darling, I'm talking about you. But a lot of people, the majority of people say we couldn't do that because we'd get too attached to the dogs. And I totally get it. And I suppose this is the part where I'm supposed to say to you, but it gets so much better with time. But it doesn't. It really doesn't. And the fact is that Sykesy, the first dog we fostered, along with the second dog we fostered about the same time, Chico, we were actually failed fosterers. So we took them both on to foster after about 4 or 5 months. Chico! You can't get through. Chico! I'm going to get Chico. Hang on a sec. Chico! Chico! Come on! Chico, come on! Yeah, good boy. So this is Chico. Sorry about that, but this is Chico. He literally just came as I was talking about him. He must have heard me talking about him. So yeah, Chico was the one that was wandering around the village where we were living at the time. We fostered them both. APSA advertised both of them, looking for a forever home for them both. And after 4, 5, 6 months, I don't know, about 4, 5, 6 months, nobody came forward and we'd got attached to them. So we said, are we going to adopt them both? So I'd be a bit of a hypocrite if I sat here and said it's easy fostering and it's easy to let them go at the end, you know, because clearly it wasn't for us. So that was our first experience of fostering. Complete failures. What can I say? However, However, since then we've fostered not hundreds. I mean, there's people that I know, people that maybe are going to be watching this, that have fostered dozens and dozens and hundreds of dogs. We haven't. We fostered, I don't know, several, I would say. I can't remember the exact number now, but all in all, maybe 5 or 6, and some cats as well. And you get attached to everyone. I don't think you can be an animal, a dog lover or a cat lover, and feel love for them and not get attached to them in some way. But after Chico and Sykes, our next experience was with a dog called Charlotte, who came to us after having quite a bad injury, and she came to us to recover. And I like taking on the sick and ill ones and nursing them back to health, if you like, or at least trying to give them the best chance to recover. And that probably comes from the fact that I was a nurse for 15 years back in the day, back in the UK. I don't know, a psychologist will probably have fun with that one, analysing why I like taking on the sick and ill ones. But by the time she was better, she'd actually had someone come forward to adopt her. And we actually got to go out and meet that person. And that was really nice, because we couldn't have kept Charlotte on. At the time, we knew we were getting too many animals. The villa we were in was not huge. And, you know, we were realistic in terms of, we knew that we couldn't just keep taking on foster animals and adopting them, even though it's tempting. So I think that kind of made it a little bit easier, knowing what a lovely home she was going to. Lovely lady who gave us some updates afterwards, which was great to see. And that kind of broke our cherry, really. Charlotte really broke our cherry, our fostering cherry. Anyway, since then, we've fostered several more dogs. The latest being the 3 pups, Domingo, Diego and Sophie, who were rescued from the campo near where we're living now. And Diego, the oldest of the 3 pups, you're going to go, are you, darling? Yeah. The oldest of the 3 pups was recently adopted, again, by the most perfect family couple, absolutely lovely couple, and we've been so lucky that they've stayed in touch with us and gave us updates. And in fact, come on then, come on Sophie, come on then, come on then, good girl, come on then. This is Sophie. So we've been really lucky that they've kept us updated, and we were really lucky a couple of days ago that he actually came to stay with us for a couple of nights, which was great. We just loved it. And now we're waiting for somebody to come forward and adopt little Sophie here in Domingo, and I'm dreading it. I am dreading it, I'm not gonna lie. But as I say, you know logically that you can't keep taking them on off to play and keep them all. You just can't. And in the meantime, you know, these dogs need somewhere, don't they? They need somewhere, because I don't know what it's like in the UK now, but here in Spain, or this part of Spain, all the kind of charities, the refuges are just constantly full up most of the time. And where else do the dogs go? So, you know, foster carers are really, really, really needed. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that experience with you. I'll keep everybody updated on the progress of Sophie and Domingo. Please keep your fingers crossed for them, that somebody lovely comes forward for them now. I'm already trying to prepare myself. I'm going to be in floods of tears when they finally leave us, of course. A lot of people have said, oh, you can keep them, so, and I can't tell you how much I'd love to, but everyone's got their limit, and we just cannot take on any more permanent dogs at the moment. So I'm just hoping that someone lovely comes forward for them, and then we've maybe got a space to do another little foster for a little while. But if you find this interesting, then please, subscribe to our channel. We do a lot of fun stuff a lot of the time, silly little videos of the dogs and the cats. We like to have a bit of fun here, and it's pretty crazy here most of the time. It looks nice and calm me sitting here now, but trust me, it's not. And it'd be lovely, you know, if you join us and follow us on from on our journey. We'd really appreciate that. And I would recommend, if you're thinking about dog fostering wherever that is in the world, I'm sure it's a pretty similar experience wherever you are. Um, if it's you think it's something for you, if you've got any questions that you think we can help you with, any comments, please just drop them in the comments section below. You can always email me. Again, I'll put the email down below. But yeah, just join us, subscribe, like, and comment, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm off to feed some cats now and do some cat medication. Stuart's been feeding some of the cats. I've just seen him go past as I've been talking to you. So I'm going to have a quick cup of tea now. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to sit down for 10 minutes and rabbit with you. I really appreciate it. We might do it more often. Cheers. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for joining us. Bye from Casa Madhouse.